Good morning from the window facing the street in California. My hair is like half styled. I've got to get dressed still. But I've got to do my makeup and I've got like a little ratchet setup going on right now. I desperately need a mirror that I can move, but this is an Airbnb, and so everything is bolted to the walls. I was really hoping there's like this little wicker mirror in our bedroom, and I was like, ooh, if I could just take that down and lean it against the wall, like that would be perfect for lighting to do my makeup. But apparently they don't want people stealing their wicker mirror, which is understandable. So I've got to sit here and do my makeup with my little teeny weeny mirror that's in my compact. And it's an old Saint compact that is fully loaded with Piper Blue foundation. I'm putting on my my BB cream from Pomifera right now, and I'm like, this is, you know, City Beauty is skincare and lip gloss, and so I'm just keeping it super simple. Like I said, simple. Like, I practice what I preach, y'all. I tell you not to wear a ton of makeup, and here I am filming commercials, not putting on a ton of makeup. Also, expect Shane to bitch. He just went and finagled his way through California to get us breakfast, and he just pulled up, so I'm certain he's going to come in screaming about the traffic and the chaos that is city life that we are not used to. We are so out of our element here. So out of our element. Okay. Anyway, so now I'm using, this is Jones Road. I still really like just using my Jones Road pencil. Sometimes if I'm in a hurry, I'll use the, good morning. You bring gourmet McDonald's. Like, me eating poison while I'm in California. It's kind of funny. Anyway, I've been using my Jones. I like the Jones Road on my inner eye. It just holds up good. It wears nice. It's simple. And then I use my Piper Blue for the rest of my face. And we're just keeping it really, really simple. So traveling yesterday was so chaotic. Oh my gosh. So we land in DFW, but our plane took off like 45 minutes late from XNA. So we finally land in DFW, and we're one of those lucky people that we're like, we've got 20 minutes max to get to our next gate. And of course, we've got to like ride the tram thing. If you've ever been to DFW, you know, there's that little train that goes all the way around the airport. And so luckily, the flight attendant came on and was like, we have people that are about to miss flights. Keep your asses in your seats. All of you that pop up like Jack in the Boxes as soon as the plane touches the ground, sit your ass down and let the people who are about to miss their flights get off the plane first, which was very appreciated. And so anyway, Shane and I like make it off the plane. It's like a mad dash to the tram thing. We get there. We get to our gate. We're all out of breath. We're like the second to last people boarding the plane, like almost missed our flight. But we didn't. We made it. It was good. We made it. And then we get on the plane and we sit. And we sit and we sit and we sit and we sit and we sat for 2 hours on the tarmac. And it was like, I still am not sure what happened, because like they initially told us that there was something wrong with like the flight attendant's seat. You know, they've got their special little chairs they strap into. Something was wrong with that and they didn't know how to fix it. But then when the pilot came back on, he was like talking about peeling paint on the outside of the plane and how it's normal wear and tear, but it hadn't been documented. So they basically just put like a sticker on it and we were cleared for takeoff. I was like, great. This is great. And so the flight itself wasn't that bad. We were exhausted because we were running so late, and then we're flying basically like back in time. So it's, you know, later for us than it actually is on the ground in California. And so we finally land. Or no, that's not true. So we're flying, and then Shane overhears the flight attendants talking, and they're like talking about a medical emergency at the back of the plane and how to just act normal And like the pilot is like talking to the ground about diverting our flight, all of this crap. And, you know, so of course Shane's ears perk up. There wasn't any chaos, like there was never any yelling or anything like that. But just, you know, he overheard them talking about this medical emergency. So we finally are like cruising into Burbank. And when I tell you that that landing was so freaking rough, I thought that we snapped off our landing gear. Like the whole plane like slammed into the ground and then lurched sideways. Everybody's yelling. Like, it was just like, oh my gosh. But we come to a screeching halt. We arrive unkilled. There's like 4 fire trucks and an ambulance waiting for us. Like the firemen came on the plane, and the old man that was having the issue was like able to walk off the plane. So I don't know what his medical emergency was. It wasn't like he was having a heart attack or anything back there. He was able to walk off the plane, and then as soon as they got him off, they had him on a stretcher and loaded him up. So that was fun. And then we had to go rent our car and find our Airbnb. And like, you know, for us, it's like midnight our time, so we're exhausted. But we made it here. I'm so glad that he was with me. Like, this is why I like to travel with my husband, because that kind of stuff, like things not working out, missing flights, stuff like that, absolutely, that's what scares me about traveling alone. Like, it's the unexpected that gives me such bad anxiety when it comes to traveling by myself. That's why I don't want to do it. Crap, I gotta get my, hold on, let me not flash the camera. I'll be right back. I gotta get my setting spray. Forgot it. There. So this is my Piper Blue setting spray, but it's in like a rando bottle because the setting spray is too big to fly with, because we're still doing that 20 years later. It's ridiculous. Like, yeah, okay. Gotta love TSA. Did y'all see that they're talking about starting a self-serve TSA lane? Have you seen that? I'm like, oh, that'll be great. Have you ever been stuck behind somebody who doesn't know what they're doing at the grocery store? And now we're going to let people self-serve at TSA. And like the video I saw, like, you know, it's like, oh, there's a phone number, so if you're confused, there's like, so there's not even like a human being physically overseeing the self-check. There's like a person you can call if you can't figure it out. And so, of course, like on the video, like they're super friendly and they're like, how can I serve you? Like you're going through a Chick-fil-A, but we all know that's not how it's going to be. Maybe some disgruntled, angry TSA worker sitting at home answering phone calls from people who can't figure out how to self-check their bag. It's going to be absolute chaos. I'm like, I just want to go back to like the old times when like you had to like manually flush a toilet and like turn on water in the bathroom. I'm always in there like a caveman trying to start a fire because the water never turns on. I'm trying to wash my hands. There's my rant for the day. Okay, so there's the Piper Blue. I may not, no, I don't need to touch that up. Usually after I put my powder on, I'll put a little more blush on, but I think that is good. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to use some of the blush and contour as eyeshadow. Once again, keeping it super simple, fluffy brush into the dark contour that I put here. I'm going to do a story where I just post the pictures of the colors that I own, all the colors that are in this compact. I'm going to do a story where I post those so that you guys can see them. I've gotten a bunch of messages from people asking me like what colors I've used. And here's the problem. They've got the cutesy little names for all their colors. I can't freaking remember them. And these things are a real bitch to pop out of the tin to see what their names are. And I don't want to keep popping them out to tell you what shades I'm using. So I'm going to do a story where I just post the pictures of my orders and you'll know exactly what I have in my compact, and then I'll save that to like a highlight bubble. That way it's just always there because I just simply cannot remember. It's too much for my little brain to hold on to. All right, and then I'm gonna use some of this. I do know that this Lip and Cheek, the darker one, not the one I used here, is called Sweetheart. And I'm gonna put a little bit of it on my eyes because that pink really pulls the green in my eye. So anyway, we've got filming today until 3 o'clock. And then Shane and I are gonna go find a Trader Joe's and get food in this house because everything out here, like it's we don't know where the good food is. We don't know where, like, restaurants and all of that, like, and then you've got the traffic. And so we look and it's like, oh, well, this place is like 7 miles away. And then it's like drive time, an hour and a half. Like, no thanks. This is a hard pass. So we are going to go grocery shopping and get some food in here so that I can just make us food. Get my brows on. I'm not going to talk and do my brows. I can never focus on them when I'm speaking. I love this brow pencil. I'm still using that Dominique brow blade. I'll tag them. I'm gonna save this live, so when I'm done, it's gonna disappear, but it'll be reposted later today when we're done filming. That way I can save it to my camera roll and then repost it to YouTube, which is what I've been doing with my live tutorials. There, see, such a good brow pencil. Nice little hair strokes. I'm so ready to go and get my nano strokes done. But I'm like, because I'm ready to like just go and laser the last remnants of my brows off. The problem is like we had this trip and then we have a Mexico trip next month. And when I go laser this, like I'm gonna have no eyebrows at all. And I really don't want to be on vacation at the beach having to worry about my eyebrows melting off my face completely. So I've put it off. I'm thinking maybe in June I'll go, or April after we get back from Mexico, get them lasered off, let them heal, and then hopefully like end of May, June, I'll be able to like get them redone. Okay, I feel like that's good. I'm gonna use a little bit of my brow tint. It's like a tinted brow gel. This is from Tarte. It's their Busy Gal Brows in medium brown. It's just like a brow mascara because I do have a few white old lady brow hairs that are stark contrast to the dark brow strokes that I drew on. Okay, there we go. I gotta go finish fixing my hair and get dressed. But, oh, there we go. That's like super simple makeup, y'all. Keep it simple. Let me find a better window light. There we go. Very simple, very natural. It'll stay on all day. I won't have to touch it up a million times, and it looks good on camera. So I will talk to you guys later. I'll be updating in stories. Love you so much. Thanks for watching. There is a link to shop Piper Blue in my stories right now if you want it. Okay, love you, bye.